Hello everyone and welcome to BattleFY Week 14. We're going to be going into the finals of the BattleFY Week 14 Community Cup. So we're going to be bringing it into a game that's going to be going on. This is the other side from what you saw in Week 1. If you're in the VODs, if you're watching live, that means you saw the previous game and you saw the, oh my goodness, we got a monster kill on the VOD recording. Well, Dan Jammin, you're in for the VOD recording, I guess. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the monster kills. And we'll be making sure that you stay tuned for more stuff. But in the meantime, we're going into the game now. We are in the YouTube playlist now. So if you're watching there, stay watching. It's not going anywhere. Man, I lost my momentum. I thought I was at the end script for some reason. But no, we're at the start script because we're in the middle of the game. Yep. Middle of a game. So we're looking at this right now. We have Sky going to be representing the monster for Pirâmides do Agito, going up against the Pink Fluffy Unicorns. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Pink Fluffy Unicorns. Going up, and the representatives of Pink Fluffy Unicorns in this match are going to be High Happen, One Man Army, Flat Out, and Backstein. That is the wrong side. Let's switch to the other side, shall we? But yeah, so we have them representing Pink Fluffy Unicorns. We have Sky on Monster, and we'll have to see what he does differently. We did just see a Kraken on Orbital Drill. Now we're looking at a Goliath coming through, trying to do the same thing. He's going to keep pushing right on through. There we go. Oh, but it went a little too balanced. Is this wrong yet again? Let's make sure we get this overlay right. There we go. So we have High Happen on Assault, because I lost all my momentum making sure that you guys had everything ready. Wow, it didn't even save. So we got Sneak Pounce coming in. Usually I get this done all beforehand. Oh well. Mortars firing, Reaver punching in, making sure you get some damage in. Alright, yeah, Sky's just doing around trying to mitigate as much as can and just doing a little bit of posturing with the Trapper right now. Bam. Alright, so now that that's done, because uber professional. Nothing's done in post. Everything's done live. We don't do anything in post, because that would make sense. There you go. So next time it comes up, it'll have their names on it. Everything's good. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Reaver punching monster. Just living the dream. Yeah. So we have Torvald right now. They have a good spot right now. Even Mammoth Bridge shocking him, man. Sky's having a rough time right now. So yeah, we're looking at this right now. One Man Army's getting some shots off. Flat Out's getting in point. It's just kind of a battle of points right now. We have a 1 leap, 1 flame, 1 charge. Pretty much a standard build. We're not going to go into perks yet, because perks are the one thing that is consistent across the matches, so we don't reveal those until the first storm or the evolve. Once the evolve happens, then we do it. Pretty much as simple as it goes. Let's see what Sky does at this point. And is this going to... Where are you going? I think he thinks they're closer than they are. They're at 140 meters. Like, you're good, Sky. You're good. He's like, no, I must have 400 meters. There is a Hank on there. I must be under a table. I must be in cave. Where are you going? I don't even know. This guy's going all over the place. But, I don't know. I think he finally just said, you know what? This is good enough. I want to be cozy. Cuddle up next to a rock. Well, let me tell you, we look at the perks. We have movement speed on Sky, movement speed on Backstein. We have capacity on Flat Out and High Happen with damage resistance on One Man Army. It is going to be a build of 2 rock, 2 leap, 1 flame, 1 charge. This is going to be his stage 2 choice. His choice of weapons. And he's going in. We got birds everywhere. He's triggering everything. He doesn't care anymore. He just knows he's going to get domed. But he is actually going to be able to outmaneuver Backstein here. He is going to be outside of range now. And he's outside range just on the edge of it, trying to get it. He is the climb. He's going to be able to grab him. He's at 47 meters, 48. And he's just outside of it, just on the edge, on the cusp of getting domed by Backstein. The play there was definitely prolific in gaining distance and making sure he was able to maneuver appropriately to get himself away from this Trapper. He will, however, be able to lock himself some distance and get himself ready to go up to stage 3. He might be able to get his evolve meter up to half. If not, he'll at least be able to be full armor for the next engagement, which means bad news for the Hunter team. However, they'll still be able to lock in and get some damage in. It just won't be as much as they'd like. Looking at it right now, here comes the Trank coming in from Val. Going to be slowing him down, making sure that one-man army has a rough time getting forward, but he is actually going to be able to, boom, right on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meets. Even the Obsidian Grub getting included with the double Mammoth Bird Slaughter. Looking at it right now. Let's see what's going on. We have ourselves a little bit of a... Nope, he's going to be cutting across. I guess they think he went. Nope, maybe. Looking at it right now, here comes the rock, goes right in on High Happen, does connect, which means he's going to be taking that to the face. However, it is Torvald, and he is a man, and he's ready to fight these monsters. He only takes a little bit of damage because he's a man about it. This goes all cyborg and goes, roar. I flex at you. And he's going to be able to keep going, trying to see when he can. Skies is filling up that evolve meter, because why not? You got the time. Backstein's only 70 meters away. It's not like he's going to dome you if you get within 55, but, you know, whatever. No biggie. It's not a big deal. It's just, you know, an Armadon slapping Backstein. It's nothing to be concerned about. 40 meters away right now. Bouncing between the two. And, you know, you're going to have his spotted come out right now. Here comes the leap, though, landing on High Happen. Going to be going in. Does connect on Flat Out, who has to burn his cloak immediately, try and keep himself alive. He's revealed, though, by the flames, which means he's going to get charged for the finish. Down he goes. That's the first strike. Gets out Flat Out, which means he's got flattened on the floor, knocked around, and made it into a little bit of a pancake, while Goliath got a tasty treat in the meantime. He is full evolve meter ready to go, and that's a great way to finish off your evolve meter, as he is ready to re-engage on High Happen. Here comes the leap, going right in on him, going to get some flames on him. He does have his personal. There comes the pop. He's going to be disengaging at this point because he knows the assault doesn't have his personal as soon as he won't have his personal when he re-engages. Good news for him. There you go. He's getting low now. Shield's about to be done. There comes the finish on it. Flames being used, going to be burning up High Happen. However, Val's right on point with that heal, making sure that she's able to get that Backstein. However, looped around, trying to cut him off, but not quite able to. It's Sky's coming in to re-engage and does successfully re-engage and then disengage before Backstein's in position to get the dome. He is just barely on the edge of it. Backstein, you are so close, and you would have got it, but alas, Sky is running movement speed. You're not going to be able to catch him that easily. He's going to be able to keep going, and he's just riding the edge of that dome distance. Perfect maneuverability coming out of Sky. He's just trying to keep himself alive, and he's doing a great job of it, engaging and disengaging at just the right points. Going forward, he is going to be evolve ready, so we may see him evolve in just a moment. We may not. I don't know. He's going to be filling up his armor meter, which he is, so he's looking to re-engage before he gets stage 3, because once he goes stage 3, they're going to be setting up at relay. They won't pursue him, which right now, by staying stage 2, he's able to keep them on his toes. Here comes Backstein. There he goes, right in on him, and grabs him with the stealth pants. Going to be able to get it, but High Happens right there, ready with the mortars and the shotgun, dealing lots of damage. Here comes the leap, though, goes right in on him, does connect on one-man army. One-man army's going to get a rock to the foot, and he's going to stub his toe on it a little bit, eats it with his big toe. Here comes the Orbital, though, not really going to be able to connect much in between those two obstacles guarding the terrain. However, Backstein was unable to get the dome due to the amount of targeting and focusing, so Sky was able to get out and disengage, and he'll be able to armor up again and get a better start off. He is looking to re-engage and get back in. Daisy's going to have a sightline on him, though, so we might see Daisy go in. Nope, Daisy did not spot him. So he's going to be stealthing back, going right towards Backstein. Backstein's on the low ground, looking to see what he can grab. Pink's coming out. They know exactly where he is. Shots are being fired over at Sky. Sky's going around, does actually look for High Happen, does grab him. High Happen does have his personal at this point. He's looking to go in, does try to find someone. Here comes the Rock. Who does he choose? He chooses High Happen. High Happen's going to eat that and rock around to the side. Looking to see who he's rotating towards now. Flat Out is revealed. Does he choose to go after him, or does he go for Backstein? Choosing to mitigate at this point, trying to keep himself alive, using the helicopter to try and keep everyone from shooting at him, but alas, he will have to engage at some point here. Daisy has a spot line on him. Trank is used, so they have the outline going on the low ground. Does spot the Mammoth Bird. He'll be able to recharge his armor meter. However, High Happen quickly interrupts that, making sure he's not quite able to. Flames being used, melting High Happen's face. Mortars are now done. Rockets picked up, and he's going to be able to throw that at High Happen. He's going to be able to make sure to melt it. Daisy's melting faces as she's going in with the flames. Just melting faces. That's what Daisy does, is she's going and trying to get some health damage and get some armor damage, helping the team in any way she can. Going up, though, he's going to be able to go up on the high ground and go in and engage. However, Daisy's overextending a little bit and throws the rock over at Daisy, but Daisy dodges it. Last second dodge by Daisy, sprinting over to the side, because it's Daisy. Daisy's the best hunter there ever was in Evolve, and you'll need to learn that if you want to play. But alas, looking right now, the Archer's going to go full offensive. Hank has switched off of his shield, and he'll be going full offense. They are at 2.5 bars. Mortars are launched. Orbital is launched. And I'm breathing down the wrong tube right there as we have High Happen getting the shotgun. Not quite able to break armor right there, and he's looking to see what he can get. Leaps forward right now. Decides to stop and taunt the Hunter team there a little bit. Tranks are fired. He's going to get slowed down on his mobility a little bit. There goes the traversals, the leap smashes, everything's being thrown. Throws out the charge. He'll be able to get some good distance at this point. And there comes the next traversal, trying to see where he can go. Just trying to get himself some distance, which he is successfully doing. And let's see, what's his distance total at right now? He's at 135 away from the trapper. And the closest person, I think, is actually Daisy. Daisy's taking point right now. She's at 100 meters right now, locking in. Dome will be on cooldown when he finishes evolving. However, shortly after, Dome will be off cooldown. They'll be able to go in and get everything going. But in the meantime, let's see what perk he's going at. He's looking at 2 rock, 2 leap, 1 flame, 1 charge with stage 2. What does he go for stage 3? Probably a 3 rock, 3 leap. There's the finish and an extra point in flame to make sure he locks down flat out a little bit easier. He wasn't able to get anything in that last dome. Maybe he'll be able to get something in the next one. We'll have to see what he does. We're looking at it right now. He is at 3 bars of armor because that is the default after you finish evolving. He's going to keep leaping around trying to get distance because he needs to fill up his armor meter. However, it looks like the Hunter team are backing up at this point. They want to set up defensively and be fully ready for what Sky has to offer. Sky is going to be coming to the table with a world of pain and a world of hurt with his spikes on his back, ready to launch it in and dealing a large amount of domes. Dealing a large amount of damage, because monsters can't throw domes. That would be OP if monsters could throw domes. Just lock you in with me. But alas, we're looking at a monster. That is full armor, full HP, stage 3. This is a rough position to be in as anyone, let alone in the BattleFY Community Cup Week 14 Finals. This means this monster is seasoned and veteran and ready to go, trying to get it going. But so are these hunters. They're already starting. They've already melted through 2 bars. Going in, does connect a 1-man army. Gets shielded, though, by Flatout. Trying to see what the new charge comes in for the finish. Has to burn the heal burst. He is on the cloak. Does he able to get it? Rockets picked up and thrown over by Flatout, who gets knocked flat on his ass. Knocked all the way away, sky high. Not able to get any more shields. Is just getting it. Here comes the orbital, though. Locking him in. Not quite able to get anything, though. Does actually force him to switch targets. 1-man army is going right past him. He's getting shielded from the high ground. 1-man army is just going to be able to be shielded. Here comes a heavy, trying to see what he can get. Leap being used. Does knocks him into the flat terrain. Hail high happens, coming in to get the block. Does successfully block it for 1-man army. 1-man army is getting focused super hard right now. Not going to get into the arc through almost all the armor. Mortars coming in, connecting on a couple blasts. Going in, rockets picked up, thrown over at Flatout. Flatout is knocked over into the corner. Going to get burned inside the building if he's not able to hide, which he does. Turns around the corner, ducks it in. Able to keep himself up. However, he's getting healed over by 1-man army. 1-man army is going to get leaped to the face. Charge is coming at him. Dome is still not thrown. This is some patience, and here we go. Backstein should be throwing it any second now. Nope, and he's going to be able to disengage. Wasn't able to get anything. Did almost get 1-man army, but some great plays by Flatout and 1-man army were great to keeping up the team. They will be able to reset up and ensure that this monster is having to waste time at this point. Time is at 12 minutes, so he's going to have a hard time getting all his stuff ready. Because, look, there's 3 mammoth birds coming in. Mortars even being launched over in that direction, telling him, hey, man, we can shoot over there. Pings are coming out, telling him to reset up, telling him to back up and just give him his space. Let him come in at a full armor. And we're going to see what they can do. Let's see what happens. Sky's going in, does break the door, so he will be able to go into the relay if he so chooses. He did trigger birds, so they're going to know where he is. Stealth play. This is just kind of to make sure that he doesn't have line of sight. He's just smelling around, trying to see if he can sense out their positions, so he knows exactly where. 1-man army is a tasty bait. They're looking at it right now. Does actually choose to change targets. Goes over it. Mortars coming in. Do land on Backstein. Do not land on the monster. Going in, though. He does go after a high happen. Here comes the leap, though. Comes in. Goes on the low ground. Doesn't quite connect. Rockets picked up. Thrown over. But the mortars are connecting. And he's going to get a lot of damage. 1-man army's getting some heals up. Flatout is revealed, which means he's going to be throwing down that orbital. Trying to see what he can get. And he is going to get batted out to the side by that orbital. Getting healed by 1-man army. Rockets picked up and home runs him right into the sky. Alas, but it didn't finish him off, which means he's going to be looking to get some hurt. Backstein's going to get melted, though, with some flames. Trying to get it immediately. The harpoon breaks. Leap smash is used. Rockets picked up, thrown over at Backstein. Nope, doesn't, barely misses him, hits the truck instead. Goes on forward. Daisy's getting some melting, though. Trying to get there almost through all the armor. Here comes the dome, though. Backstein throws it, and he's going to be locked in to fight this Hunter team with no strikes yet, as he did lose all of his armor. Looking to re-engage, though. Flatout is on the high ground with some good line of sight. However, he is revealed. Trying to see where he can go. Here comes the leap. Trying to see where he can grab. Here comes the leap around the corner. Does connect on Flatout. Flatout does going to be take that to the face. Rock comes over, hits him, and he's going to be eating that. Heal burst is now used to keep Flatout alive. Not quite able to keep him. Get him down. What he means, high happens, trying to get as much as he can out of the block. Here comes the leap, though, for the finish. Doesn't quite get it. Rockets thrown. Does connect the 1-man army and Daisy, but does not connect on high happen. High happens doing what he can to try and block it. Personal shield is now popped, trying to see what they can get at this point. One army is almost going to get corner locked. Daisy's getting the pickup on Hank. Hank is now back up in the game. Mortars are being used to guard through 3 bars and a 3.5, 4 bars, 5 bars of health. Going to be melted by the end of all this damage that's coming through. One-man army is down. They have no medic. It's Flatto who's using the cloak right now, trying to keep everyone alive. He did know the corpse was cloaked. Went over and leaped on it, knocked him around. However, Flatto's gone. Knocks him into the dropship. Says, hi, you can greet your medic when he arrives because you're going there first. High Happen is now getting exceptionally low, trying to keep himself alive with that shotgun. However, the Harpoon's going to be dealing a large amount of damage. Down goes High Happen. It's down to Backstein. Backstein's on the run. He's going to be going around the nice little truck here. Rocket's picked up, thrown down at Backstein, and Backstein takes the AoE damage. Flame's going to use the finish, and down he goes. Monster wins this game, bringing the score to a 1-1 tie for Pink Fluffy Unicorns versus Pirâmides do Agito, which is Party Pyramids. We're going to be going on right now, and we'll have to see what exactly happens in the next game. We're going into match 3, and we'll have to see what happened. So in the meantime, we'll be going over to the other side, and we'll see what's going on there. So stay tuned, guys. Stay awesome. Stay frosty. And this is where we do that fading video. If you're in the VOD playlist, go into the next video in the playlist, and we'll be able to see what exactly is going on. Well, I mean, guys, stay frosty, stay awesome, and we'll see you guys in a minute.